When Kylie Lang was told she had terminal cancer, one of her very first thoughts was how she would break the news to her daughter Elsie.
Yes, Elsie has autism and is non-verbal, making it very difficult to explain their heartbreaking situation to her. But Kylie from Brighouse soon discovered there are no books or pamphlets to help them.
She and her husband Dan are now working with Overgate Hospice and Highbury Specialist School to help fill that gap and support other neurodiverse families, as Victoria Whittam reports.
Mummy is taking tablets. Mummy is poorly with cancer.
In 2019, Kylie Lang, now 42, was diagnosed with terminal breast cancer, which had spread to her lungs and brain.
I can remember saying, I can't go anywhere. I've got a daughter. She's 18 months old. I can't die. And we were given a prognosis of 1 year, 5 years if we're lucky.
5 years on and having received help from Overgate Hospice, Kylie decided to support them in return. Her husband Daniel, stepson Irvin, who's 10, and daughter Elsie, now 6, gathered a team raising £7,000 during the hospice's annual colour run. But Elsie's autism diagnosis steered the family down a path that would take them beyond fundraising.
Obviously my cancer is terminal, so you know, there'll be a point in life where Elsie will lose me. There's so many children out there that are neurodiverse and they don't have the opportunity to be supported during such a disease.
The thing that she said to me was that she didn't want to Elsie to think that Mummy had just left her. I was actually trying to source something to help Kylie to talk to Elsie about her condition, and there's just very little out there.
The nurses visit Mummy at home.
We've decided together to write a series of stories for Elsie that will explain what is happening at certain points through Kylie's journey. We've decided very carefully on the language that we'll use. Kylie's really keen to use the term cancer so that Elsie understands that and it's different to just being poorly.
As Kylie's treatment changes, a new book is created featuring the widget symbols Elsie's already familiar with.
It's reassuring to know that Elsie is being prepared the best that she can be. I mean, obviously, hopefully it's many years down the line and we don't have to think about any of the worst that can happen for a long time. But to know that there's people there that are helping Elsie and helping Elsie's level of understanding with regards to not only cancer but illness and stuff as well.
And feelings, and grief,
and coming to terms with what she's going to have to deal with.
Oh, wet.
Now the family are looking at ways they can use the stories they've created to help neurodiverse children coming to terms with life-limiting illness.
It's so hard for children, but especially children with additional needs to understand what's happening. So something in place to just make it that little bit easier, I think is really, really important and we really need it. And it's Kylie's goal and I would love her to get that book out just to help other people.
We've had many a meeting where we've sat down and discussed how we go about doing it. And then other families don't have to go looking for it, it'll be there for them. You can't create any more of a legacy than that.
Kylie's story is still being written, but the family say they're determined that their experience will provide help, guidance and support for other children like Elsie. Victoria Whittam, ITV News.